hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, Solo Mum to One. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about what I got for Christmas, and I was really spoilt, even though Christmas feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? It was only like 3 weeks ago, but it feels like it was ages ago. So I start off with my new coat that I got from my mum, which is lovely. It's from George in Asda. I told my mum I wanted a coat that was nice and thick and warm that I can just chuck on for the school run, because I need, you know, I just fed up of putting my big coat on and my scarf on. I just wanted a nice, warm, thick coat to wear. And I've just done the school run and I've got this nice coat. Oh, this does come off. The fur does come off if I don't want it. It only goes up just above my knee. It's lovely. It's nice and thick and nice and warm. And today we had a frost, so I was outside scraping the car, and yeah, it was just nice and toasty and warm. So I've got this nice new coat, so I like it. It's from my mum. So let me show you what else I got. Okay, my mum also got me another coat. Well, it's kind of like, it's not really a coat. It's a thick jacket, if that makes sense. So I bought one from Home Bargains just before my birthday, and it was one that you would wear coming out of summer into autumn or spring going into summer, but I wanted something to wear before it got too cold, like in the middle of autumn, where you don't want a thick coat but you need something and not just a thin jacket. So my mum picked this up for me. So it's a checkered kind of jacket. It's quite thick, but it's not as thick as like a warm winter coat as you want. So when it's coming out of winter and going into the spring, or when you're going into full autumn before you hit the winter and you need something a bit thicker than a light coat, but you don't need a thick coat, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense? I don't know. In my head, it made sense. So my mum got me that as well, which was really, really nice of her. All these presents were from like my brother, my nieces, my son, my mum. My dad just gave me some money. My dad always just gives me money. So that was really kind of my dad and his wife, just give me some money, which is all going into my savings for hopefully my Disney cruise next year that I really want to go on. Any money that I get from like my birthdays or Christmas or anything like that, it all goes into my savings pot for my Disney cruise, which I'm hoping to go on in 2025. So that was from my dad. My brother got me a voucher for One for All, and it's a voucher where you can use it in several different shops. Like you can go to Primark, or you can go, you can use it at restaurants. You can use it in H&M. You can use it in many different retailers, and he gave me a £20 voucher for that. I actually need more bedding. I've only got one quilt now. I threw my other two away, and I've only got the one, and I like to have two, so when I strip one off, I can put the other one on while I'm washing. So I might take that £20 and go and have a look in Primark and see if there is a bedspread that I like in there. So from my nieces, they let something slip, bless them. You can tell kids not to say anything, but they do have a tendency to just let it out, don't they? So bless them. They got me this Bayliss and Harding set here. This is shower cream, bath bubbles, a candle, and some low body lotion. Really pretty, really nice. I really like it. But my niece said, I won it in a raffle, Auntie Rachel. My mum said I could give it to you. So they recycled a gift, and I have no problem with it at all. Absolutely fine. If you don't like it, rather than throw it away, if you think I would like it, I don't have any issue with it. But you know when you tell kids not to say anything, they just let it out anyway? But it's fine. I have no problem. I'm really grateful for the thought of giving it to me, and I would use it anyway, so bless them. They also got me some of this as well. So this is body scrub, body lotion, and bath salts. I don't know if they bought this or whether this again was a raffle prize, but also my sister-in-law is a teacher, and you know that teachers can get quite a lot of stuff, can't they, at Christmas? I have known her to recycle them all to me, and it's absolutely fine. I don't have any issue with it whatsoever. So I'm not sure whether they brought it or it was recycled, but it's a really nice gesture of them anyway. I also got some of these chocolates, again, which may have been recycled, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. So I've never had these Ritter Sport chocolate. I've never eaten them. I think they're from Lidl. Anyway, there's 2 flavours of each one, and you've got cornflakes, alpine milk, butter biscuit, marzipan, hazelnut and Paraline. So there's 9 in there altogether. My son is already trying to get them, but I said no. So there's 2 of the cornflakes, 2 of the alpine, 2 of the butter biscuits, 1 marzipan, 1 hazelnut and 1 Paraline. But he wants to eat them, but I put them away to do this video, so he's actually forgotten. So do you think I could get away with like hiding them and eating them without him? I know it's mean, but he's got loads of chocolate. He doesn't need any more. Another thing I got from my niece, which I do think was bought, but I can't be sure, is this hot chocolate set. And I'm really excited because if you know me, I love a hot chocolate any time of the year, not just winter or Christmas. I'll drink hot chocolate any time of the year. So there's peppermint, hot chocolate, hazelnut, cinnamon, orange, caramel, toasted marshmallow and ginger. So out of those ones, I will write a list here of the ones that are in the box. Out of those, which one would you pick? Which one would you pick to drink first? And which one would you save until the very last one, thinking it's going to be the best one? So I think, I'm not sure on the hot chocolate and ginger. I'm a bit unsure of that one. But I am looking forward to chocolate orange and the caramel and the peppermint and the hazelnut and the cinnamon. So I don't think I'm going to enjoy the toasted marshmallow or the ginger hot chocolate. But let me know what you would drink first and what you would save until last. Like save the best till last. What would your order be? So if you have watched my video of gift giving, of what I gave people for Christmas, I will link it in the description box below and put it at the end of this video as well. You would have seen that every year there is a present that you get every year without fail. And for my mum, every year she gets slippers and word searches from me. Every single year. Without fail, it's what she always gets. From my mum to me, every year since I was about 14, 15, and I'm 40 now, so it's been going on a long time, she gets me Ferrero Rocher. Every single year she'll get me a big tray of Ferrero Rocher. Now I love them, but the problem I have with them, I can't just eat 1 or 2 or 3. I can eat at least half of that in one sitting. And that's with me stopping myself. If I didn't stop myself, I could eat a whole lot. So I have to limit myself with it. I've already opened it. Okay. We're going to put them away and I might have to hide them. But why do people say I'm going to hide them? Because you know where the hiding place is, so you can easily go and get it. So why are you hiding them? Oh dear. Never mind. But yeah, I've got to be really careful with how many I eat of those. I've got to really limit myself. I think I'm going to have 1 or 2 and then just drink a lot of water to get the taste out of my mouth. The moreish taste isn't still in there, so for me to want to eat more. So that's the idea. Whether or not that works, it's a different story. The next ones are from my son. He asked my mum to get these ones for him because my mum said to him, what would you like to get mummy for Christmas? And he gave a list of stuff to get. But he said there's one that was really, really special. So I'm going to leave that one till the end to show you. And he knows me. He knows me so well. So well. So my son knows I love to wear slippers. I literally walk into the house, the shoes come off, the slippers go on. And it doesn't even matter what time of year it is. It could be middle of winter, middle of summer. I need to have slippers on my feet all the time. He asked mum to get me some small slippers. So I've got these slippers here that he bought. I love a hard sole. Just when you know how old you are. You know how old you are when you get excited for a slipper. So we've got these hard sole slippers here. So he got me those, which was lovely. But we were actually scrolling TikTok. I scrolled TikTok with my son and we watched like funny dogs and funny cats and stuff like that. I don't really let him on TikTok, but if I'm on it and he wants to go, mummy, can we watch funny animals? I'll put funny animals in the search bar and we'll just laugh at dogs doing stupid stuff. But an advert come up as we were scrolling of these slippers that come all the way up, or these slipper socks, sorry, that come all the way up past your knee. And I goes, oh my God, they're lovely. I really like them. So we asked my mum if he could get them for me. She couldn't find them in the shop, so she went to her best friend to get them online. So it was a whole journey of these. But she got me these massive, long, slippery socks, and I love them, absolutely love them. I haven't actually worn them yet because I was waiting to do this video, but now this video's done, these are going straight on as soon as this video goes off. So I absolutely love those. So he knows me. He knows his mother. He knows his mother well. I can only show you this because I'm actually got the rest of it upstairs set up for something else. But it's like a little tiny YouTube stand, and it's got a little light on it as well, so like put on the side rather than set up my big one if I don't need the big one. We were in B&M and I told him that I really liked it, and I was with my mum at the time as well. We were all together, and I said, oh, I really like this. That's nice, that'd be really cool. I'm going to have to buy that for myself after Christmas. And then my mum said that when it was just those two walking down the toy aisle while I went to get something else, he goes, Nanny, can I go and get that for mummy, please? So my mum went back down and got him this to give to me. And I also spotted in B&M this stand, and you put your phone on here and it charges your phone, and then you can put your pens and all on there. Unfortunately, my phone doesn't charge on there. However, I have been finding it useful to have on there while I'm working, and I can edit my videos and stuff on there rather than be hunched down. I can do it this way, and I can have all my pens, and it's such a useful little stand. Even if the phone doesn't actually charge, it's still really, really useful and handy, and it's been a godsend to me, to be honest. So my son asked my mum if he could get me that as well. So isn't he just adorable? The next two things that my son asked to get me was two things that I absolutely love. This one, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that this year I want to do 12 puzzles in 12 months. So a puzzle a month. I used to do puzzles all the time. When I was recovering from my eating disorder, puzzles were something that I went to all the time to stop the intrusive thoughts in my head. I used to turn to a puzzle, and I just fell in love with doing them. And I think a lot of people have since lockdown, haven't they? They found jigsaw puzzles really help them out. I love a Disney puzzle. I really do love a Disney puzzle. And I usually just go to charity shops to find my puzzles, or car boots to find my puzzles, because they can get quite expensive. But he wanted to get me a Disney puzzle. So he got me this one because I was in Smith's and I said I really like this puzzle. The only problem I have is this is a panorama puzzle, so it's very long, and I don't have the room in my bedroom, or my board isn't long enough to fit this in. So in February half term, I'm going to be taking the dining table. We're not going to have dinner at the dining table for a week. We're going to be eating in the front room, and I'm going to try and do this whole puzzle in a week. He's going to be with his dad part of that week as well, so I can kind of sit down at nights and stuff when I'm usually with him and do the puzzle. But this is my February puzzle. That's what I'm going to do. But again, he knows me. He really does pay attention. He's so sweet. And the final present he asked my mum to get for me, and apparently he told my mum, it's going to be a very special present for Mummy Nanny. Can you make sure that you get a good one? He said, absolutely, what would you like? She goes, well, Mummy can get quite cold, and I can. And my hands are starting to crack already because of the cold weather. Every winter, my hands will crack, my lips will crack, my eyes are starting to water as well. They're really stinging, my nose will run. Every winter, even if I'm feeling perfectly healthy, my body just gives up. So he goes, I want to keep my mummy warm. He said, I want to get her a hat, scarf and gloves. So it was a whole set, and he wanted these ones because, as you can see, the tips here are different colours, because that means I can use my phone with my gloves on. So he wanted to get gloves that I could use my phone with, and then he got the hat to go with it, and then he got the big scarf to go with it as well. And he said it was really special because I need to keep my mummy warm. Sometimes, it probably sound a bit big-headed, sometimes I feel like I am raising a gentleman. I am raising a good, kind-hearted boy. And other times, I feel like I'm raising the devil. But that part was just... oh, my beautiful boy. Such a special present. such a special present. The thought behind it, the meaning behind it meant so much to me, and it just fills my heart. Even now it fills my heart. And on Christmas Day when he gave it to me and I was told the story about what happened, I cried my eyes out. And he goes, "Why are you crying?" He goes, "Because you're such a kind-hearted boy and you really, really know your mum." And my ex-husband got me a present from my son as well. He got me chocolate-covered Brazil nuts. Now, I'd never eaten chocolate Brazil nuts because I always associate them with my dad. So my grampy, he was always lemon sherbets. Even today, I go into a store and I see lemon sherbets, I think of my grampy cold. And if I see chocolate Brazil nuts, I think of my dad. So when I got those, I think, oh, I'll just give them to my dad. But I thought, you know what? Before I give them to you, Dad, I'm going to try one to see what they're actually like. And I love them. So sorry, Dad, you didn't get them. I ate them all. They were so nice. So I would love to know, is there a specific item that you either always give someone for Christmas or you always get for Christmas? And I'd also love to know, is there something specific that you associate with a specific person? So like chocolate Brazil nuts, I associate my dad. Lemon sherbets, I associate with my grampy cold. My mum is jelly babies because she loves jelly babies. So what is that one thing that you associate with somebody else? I would love to know what the item is and who you associate it with as well. It just brings back memories, doesn't it? Oh, something I just remembered actually, I also got from my ex-husband, from my son, was a bottle of cherry Coke. And I was like, why did I get a bottle of cherry Coke? And he said, because Mummy, you said once that your favourite Coke when you were a kid was cherry Coke. So I wanted to get you a bottle of cherry Coke. That's what I got for Christmas. Totally and utterly spoilt. Absolutely love all my gifts. Very practical. Very much what I wanted as a 40-year-old mum. And I absolutely am so grateful and appreciative of all the gifts that I was given, the money that I was given, the vouchers I was given. I really do appreciate them very, very much. What did you get for Christmas that was special for you? Did you have a nice Christmas, even though it feels like a million years ago now? And now I've done this video, I could put all this away and I can use it. I haven't really been using a lot of it because I've been waiting to do this video, but now it's all done. I can put my slippers on, I can wear my hat and scarf, I can start doing my puzzle next month, I can drink my hot chocolates, I can eat my sweets, and I can enjoy the presents now. But thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your comments on my previous videos. I really do appreciate it and I absolutely love talking to you guys. I feel like even though I don't know you, I feel like I've made some really nice friends. So thank you again for all the comments that you have been putting on my videos. It's really, really appreciated. I am now going to go and tidy up while I watch some YouTube. I still got to catch up on Claire the Mummy of 3 video. I absolutely love her channel. She's a real mum and she just tells it how it is and she just shows us her daily life with food hauls and things she gets up to with her family. She's just an everyday mum and she says what everybody else is thinking. So I have a video of hers that I've got to catch up on. So I'm going to put that on, tidy up, drink a coffee, and then I've got to go on with the rest of my day. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to. If you are not new here, but you are yet to hit that subscribe button, please consider doing so. I hope whenever you're watching this, you are having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.